Good morning. So I've been working on this. I have done quite a bit of work, but am I done yet? I am not quite done because I still have these white edges on the very edge. You might get a little bit of crayon on your table. That's okay. I want you to go to the very edges. Believe me, it'll look better if you do. So take that time, ooh, even sometimes your edges might get crinkled, and go to the very edge of your paper to cover all of that white space. I'm going to finish up my edge, and then we're going to move on to the cutting stage where we get to cut our paper. So I finished up that bottom, looks pretty good. Could always do a little bit more over there. And I just need to finish the top. I'll finish it real quick so we can show you what we're doing with cutting paper. Whoops. Again. Miss Rosell's pretty silly with knocking her iPad over. Alright, so I've got most of that white covered up now. For the most part. Now you're going to take your beautiful drawing, fold it in half where I have cut off drawn your face, and you are going to cut exactly on that line. Now if you didn't like one aspect of the face that I drew, you can take a pencil, erase it, and fix it. It's also good to ask Miss Rosell for help sometimes. Sometimes if you try to fix it, it makes it look a little silly. But you're going to cut right on that line, starting on the very bottom and just go straight up. We're going to be using both pieces, so try to stay on the line. If you feel like you're making a mistake, raise your hand, I'll try to help you out. But we're not cutting through this side. We want to save both pieces as whole pieces. So be nice and careful. Notice I'm turning my paper mostly more than I'm turning my hand. My scissor hands typically stay pretty still. If you don't stay exactly on your pencil line, that's okay too. And sometimes if I do hair, that can be the trickiest part. Do your best. I might even want to add a little extra hair. Boom, done. So, once I finish cutting this out, I have 1, 2, 3 pieces because these weren't connected. And you can open it up and see, ooh, this makes a pretty cool vase. And now you are going to glue all 3 of these pieces onto this black paper, but you're going to do these 2 on one side and the big one on the other. So I'm going to start with my big one. I'm lining it up with the bottom, turning it onto the white side. I'm going to open my glue bottle and do glue dots all the way around the edge. Perfecto. Maybe I'll do 3 down the middle. Boop, bloop, bloop. I'm sorry, class. That is quite silly. Flip it over. Line it up with that bottom edge. Make sure it's as much in the middle as you can. And smooth it down. Now when you have this glued on, you ever need to add an extra dot, you can. Flip it over and glue these on the other side. So you're getting 2 artworks. Now you'll notice we're probably gluing over your name. So you're going to have to put your name, oh no, Miss Rosell messed up, but it'll be okay. If you get glue on your paper in a place that you don't like it, before it gets too dry, try to scoop it up. I can rub my hands, goodness, rub my hands together to get the glue off. This is is why you don't want to get too much glue on there. It looks a lot better if there's not all those glue smudges. And then you're going to do the exact same thing with the other side. And that's your last step on this project, and you'll have 2 finished pieces, 1 on each side. Smooth it down. You noticed I did a much better job on the glue on that side. Last step, pick whichever side you want, write your name on the bottom, and you are done. I'll have an extra worksheet for those who finish up early. Your turn.